Jimmy, 0-0 today at the Giant Arts against Guiseley. It was quite a tight affair today. What are your reflections on today's game?
It was a bit of a tale of two halves, wasn't it, Nathan? I think first half we weren't really at it with the standards that we'd set. But I was impressed with the way that we come in at 0-0 when we'd not been at it. We were below par. But look, you know, we're not going to play like we have been doing every week. It's a tough league. I think you've got, and to be fair, we're saying we're below par, but we weren't massively off it, just the small percentages. And I think you've got to give opposition credit. They're a good side, good manager. You know, we found it difficult against them. They were more sort of proactive than us, I thought, for a start. They were quicker to first and second balls. But we hung in there. They had one moment where they breached us. I thought Brad made a good save, and then the other one where he's wrapped it from 20 yards, whatever. It struck post. Great strike. You know, and just sometimes when things are going for you, that comes back out. On another day, that might have gone in. But then we got in at second half. We regrouped. Second half, I thought we played better. Again, you've got to give opposition credit because I thought they made it difficult for us. But we really asked questions second half. I think we were positive when we got our subs on early, well, mostly anyway. And then, you know, we've got balls into the box, we've asked questions, and it's just been one of those days, second half, where it's just not gone for us. But again, lads' endeavour and effort was fantastic. And, you know, to keep that clean sheet, get another point, you know, and then it might be a big point come end of the season. So we just keep working hard, keep trying to make sure that we learn from the mistakes that we make and be better when we're not quite at it. But like I said before, we're not going to be at it every week, every minute of every game. So I thought we showed a lot of battling qualities to stay in game first half, second half. But we've done everything but score, really. And had a really good push at it and tried to win game. We've got Mansell on up at the end. We've put Jack Wright on for his debut up top, just to go and try and unsettle him a little bit. And on another day, we might have got one, but probably a draw's a fair result, I would say, in the end. So we take the point and we move on.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, another clean sheet for Brad Kelly today. Man of the match performance from Toby Oliver. How happy have you been with these defensive displays recently?
Yeah, brilliant. I think it's really key. You know, I think we've obviously improved in the other areas where we've sort of been scoring goals, and lads get, you know, a lot of plaudits for that. But it's really key to us as well to be able to shut the door at the back end. I think Brad's played a massive part in that. Toby's been first class. You know, all of them are doing really well. We've got Jack in now. I thought 𝙁𝙖𝙘𝙚𝙗𝙤𝙗𝙦 was brilliant again today. Colts was good. So, you know, everybody's mucking in to achieve the clean sheets. You know, we really focus on making sure that we defend from the front and, you know, the midfield do their job and the wing backs. And, yeah, so it's good. I think, obviously, Brad and Toby are obvious choices when you get a clean sheet, that they'll obviously get the plaudits. But, you know, we've got a good squad, and when people come into the team, they're not letting us down at the moment. That's what I said to the lads before the game. It's key that, you know, we could start them five who were on bench today, and I don't think it'd weaken us. So that's a good place that we're at the moment. It's a good headache for us to have. And I think, you know, going forward, it's good to have options. And, yeah, we just keep moving forward. It's good.
And obviously looking on to next week, is there anything you're looking to improve on? Obviously, you mentioned about a slow start in the first half. Is there anything you're looking to improve on going on?
Yeah, we always look to start quickly. We even talked about it again before in dressing room today. But I don't think it's, you know, there's little bits that culminate into why that, you know, we haven't played particularly brilliant in the first half. You know, maybe we were just a little bit off it, and, you know, they were at it. I thought they played well. So you've got to give them some credit. But I think the main thing is things are going to happen in a season, and they're going to happen in games, and it's about responding to them. And you know, when you have bad spells in games, it's important that you don't get hurt. So we came out the other side of that. Yeah, on another day, like I said before, we could have got hurt, especially when, you know, the one that's hit the post. But we've reacted really well, and lads are just digging in, and there's such an honest group. I say that every week, but you know, it just didn't fall for a second half today, did it? But yeah, we'll look to learn and want to start games quick. We've got another tough game next week, away at Prescott, which will be good. And, you know, the way we're playing at the moment, I can't wait for the next game. So it's frustrating that we're having to wait 7 days for it. But yeah, no, just get another week's training under his belt and get prepared for another tough game or tough place to go. But, you know, nobody will want to play us at the moment either. So yeah, it's all good.
Thank you for your time, Jimmy.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Brexit! Lancaster!